What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Dokkan Battle. Now, we need to have an honest, candid discussion about the Yamcha banner, because there's a lot of hype around this. In fact, there's some pretty good events going on at the moment, so let's go ahead and talk about the events real fast, and then we'll jump into the general banter about the banner, okay? We didn't get a chance to talk about this last night, but obviously we've got all the normal stuff, the new login bonuses, new missions. Make sure you take advantage of all those. They're all generally pretty easy. They all get knocked out pretty fast. But, well, except the login bonuses, but just log in every day. Now, we've obviously got the new banner, and of course we've got a Dragonstone sale going along with that. The banner is going till the 20th. The sale is only till the 14th. But I'll be honest with you, I've already bought the sale, or bought what I intend to buy from the sale out. And we'll talk about that when we talk about the banner. But we obviously have a new banner for the Earthborn Fighters. That's the team that Yamcha leads. He has a 200% lead. Most of these units are on the 200% team, but we'll talk about that again. Elder Kai, summons, don't bother. Those are always around anymore anyway. Key manipulating technique, obviously that's his Dokkan Fest. The Big Bucks Challenge, I don't know about you guys, I haven't needed Zenny in a really long time, and if I do, there's some of those really easy A's that you could just, auto run. We are getting a new battlefield that actually should be live right now, I believe. So that's good. That's, 30 new stones or whatever. Otherworldly Wars and Path to Power are both open. Of course, we haven't really talked about it much, but we have that April Fool's event. Obviously, I knew the fishing event was an April Fool's event. I'm not an idiot. I just really like making that video every year where I pretend like I'm an idiot. Whatever. I think it's fun. I enjoy it. But so we got all this stuff. Here's what I'm actually hyped about. The legendary summon, but the Easy A itself for the LR Bojack. Now that has me hyped. That I'm excited for. The rest of this is just kind of meh. Now, the weekend summon coming back is actually pretty sweet. I've got a ton of these tickets, and so we could probably sponge a bunch of those coming up real soon. Supreme Weekend summon bonus, so this is literally just log in and get your weekend tickets. New stages, obviously, for those of you that are doing the link level farming, great opportunity for that. New trial missions added, which we haven't had in a really long time. So that'll be interesting, too, along with that. But here's the deal. We need to talk about this Yamcha banner, okay? Because I'm not excited about this. There's one unit on this banner, one unit alone that I'm actually excited for. Now, we've got the new Yamcha. And let me go ahead and jump to the UR. Everybody's wild about this unit because he hits really crazy numbers, and he is a 200% lead. SA is raises attack for one turn, causes immense damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. We haven't had a unit with a high chance of stunning in a really long time. So that actually is really good. Okay, but let's go over here to his passive. And it's a wall of text. Like, this is a novel, practically. Activate his entrance exam, obviously, and key +2 attack and defense 150% for 4 turns from the start of a turn when there are 5 or more Earthbound fighters. So you really have to have Earthbound fighters for him to win. Or for him to work. Category, blah, 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 blah. Key +2 attack and defense 150% plus an additional attack and defense 30% with each attack performed up to 150%. So 5 turns. 5 attacks, really. So you really want to give him multi-attack. Medium chance of performing a crit, and remember, each one of those has a high chance to crit, or a high chance to stun. So that's really nice. Medium chance of performing a critical hit, high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack. Launches an additional attack that has an high chance of becoming a super attack. Launches another additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack within the same turn after evading the enemy's attack. So giving him evasion would actually help out. Even though he has evasion, this is one of those units you want to put more evasion into. So evasion and an extra double attack will do this guy wonders. Don't worry about criticals. Evasion and extra attack are going to be so much more important. You have to evade at least once. You have to do an extra attack. And the whole reason behind that, you really only need like level 15 or so double attack to really be effective. And I'd probably put the rest completely, even skill orbs and everything, into evasion. Because it's just how important it is for him to get off every double attack. Now, that's more or less how he works. There's a lot more here to it, but high chance we're going to be super attack with the same turn after evading enemies, plus an additional chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 10% within the same turn, blah, 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 blah. So, on the surface, really, really, really good unit. But let's talk about his Link skills and his team, okay? So, Link skills are Turtle School, Solid Support, In-Fighter, Z-Fighters, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. But what teams does he work on? 6 teams in total. Earthbound Fighters, which is his team. Saiyan Saga, which, yeah, some good stuff there. Earthlings, okay. Worthy Rivals is a great team, and Kamehameha. But let me really be fair here. If you use him on Worthy Rivals or Kamehameha, what is he going to get? Maybe Shocking Speed on Kamehameha. He'll probably get Kamehameha in Fierce Battle. That's it. Honestly, in either one of those two really solid teams, you're actively harming the team. This is the same thing I said about Strength Videl when she came out. Strength Videl, on the surface, looked like a really solid unit, really great unit. Everyone was really excited for her. How often do you see her run on a team anymore? You kind of don't. And even back then, what people were realizing is that with the Links, when she is there, she actively harms the Links of all the other units on the team. So what you're doing is, with the way Links work nowadays, with the Link skills and all that, where you can level them up, you could double or more the amount of damage that a unit does just by having level 10 Link skills. So it's so worth having high-level Link skills. But the biggest problem here is that when you put him on one of those other teams, and you put him in the center of a team or something, you're literally actively harming your team's ability to link up. Now, there is the exception where you could put him in the front of the team or the back of the team. Especially with as much evasion as he's going to have, there is the argument that you could put him in the front of the team, let him soak up a lot of that damage and produce some stuns. I see that argument, and I do agree with that. But you really better hope that whoever's on the backside of that team can boost whoever's on the middle of the team, or else you're just not producing damage. Now, from a strategic point, there is an argument there. But from a damage perspective, he's not getting Link skills. Simply put, he's just not getting them. Number two, anybody in the center is probably losing that ability as well. So you're soaking up damage, but you're not producing damage, and so you're not finishing the event. So while Yamcha is on paper really good, unless you're running an Earthbound Warriors team or an Earthlings team, you're just not really using this guy to his fullest ability. Once again, I see the arguments, but I'm not that hyped for this unit. Though, once again, watch me pull him here after talking smack and totally change my mind. But that's how I kind of feel right now. And that's how I felt about Videl when she dropped, and I never use her. Like, she's rainbow twice over now, and I don't care. I never use her. This is a dude who I could see having some utility, but there's a big gamble there. Now, here's why I'm not hyped, because this is a unit that they're going to bring back time and time and time again. This guy is going to be on tons of banners, I feel. He is going to be the equivalent of, like, the Int Frieza when he, for the Int, the Int Angel Frieza. When he dropped, and then for, like, the next year, or the year after that, he was on, like, every banner. You're going to have opportunities to get this guy. He's going to be around. Now, Yajirobe, whatever. Yajirobe's a general pool unit. I'm not even worth discussing. Would be hyped to pull him, but I'm not, not really worth discussing. Really only works on Yamcha's team anyway. This is the one unit on the banner I'm really excited for, only because I never pulled this unit back when they first dropped. So, being that they're here, for me, this is what I want to see. And, like I said with Yamcha, when he comes back around, it'll be more likely to pull him. Like, you can do the ticket summons here. If we go over here to ticket summons. But you notice I'm not doing them right now. And there's a reason for that. The ticket pack is like $35. I just spent a bunch on the Saiyan Saga, so I'm really not Saiyan Saga, Saiyan Day event. So I'm really not super excited to spend that again on one opportunity to get a single banner unit when the banner is just not that enticing to me. So I don't really care. He'll be around. Actually super excited for, really want this unit. Don't really care. Plus, he's been around. And, he's kind of a been there, done that unit for me. Same, been there, done that, and I believe he's Skittles and then some. I think I've even got the SSR. And once again, same thing. Unit I rarely, if ever, use and don't really care. And everyone knows the story with this guy. So it's like, for me, one unit on the banner that I'm stupid hyped for. So that's why for me, going in, and I'm just going to do the basic summons. The first, it's 100 Dragon Stones for 3 pulls. And we'll see what we get. That's it. After this, I might do the tickets or something like that. I might do that on like a live stream or something like that. But I'm definitely this whole event for me is just aside from obviously the Int Goku and Vegeta unit and the LR the LR Bojack unit. Other than that, I could take it or leave it. Now, we are guaranteed to have an SSR here, which is kind of nice. So let's see what our SSR is. And don't really care. Okay. And next summon. So 35 Dragon Stones. You get 7 units. One of them is guaranteed to be an SSR. Let's see what we get. Okay. We got Android 17. So nothing really. Well, actually, I don't think staying base even matters here. I don't think staying base matters here because it's only 7 units. Okay, crack screen number 1. Do we get a second crack screen? No. So it is what it is. Okay, we got that R Pui Pui, SR Nail, SRTN, SR Raditz, Argo. Okay, and that really old Super Saiyan 2 Goku. All right, so the final summon here is 40 Dragon Stones. This is a full pour. Full pull. Well, as we'll call it a full pour. 40 Dragon Stones to perform a multi-summon that allows you to recruit 10 characters, and one of them is guaranteed to be an SSR. Not guaranteed to be a featured SSR, just guaranteed to be an SSR. But it is 10 units. So let's see what we get here. I think that's okay. We could either get 3 SSRs or we could get a combo. Double screen crack. Let's go crack number 1. Boom. Nice. Crack number 2. Boom. Oh, no crack number 2. All right. So it could be 3 kind of SSRs. Let's see what happens here. Though in my twisted logic, I always considered that to be 3 opportunities to get a featured. Looks like it might be a featured. I'm not going to get my hopes up because, like I said, the banner is kind of questionable at best. But, I guess if I pull Raditz, I've then got to go see if I can. Okay, so we got Yajirobe. And we got. Oh, actually, the funny part is, I don't know if I even had that unit to begin with. So we got Yajirobe as our featured card. And at this point, I'm just like, bye. I mean, maybe I'll go back in for Vegeta and Goku, maybe, like on a live stream or something like that. But I'm just not hyped for this banner, and that's all the further I feel like going at the moment. Let me know what you guys think. Am I underrating Yamcha? I know a lot of people are going to say I am, but let me know if you think I am in the comments. That's what the comments are for. But for me, that's my take on this. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.